I don't think that any country out there should throw their trash in somebody else's country. You know, that's basically saying that I'm here in my apartment, you know, I take my trash and I throw it in somebody else's apartment. Kamusta? Mabuhay? Magandang gabi and welcome back to MGN ko. Ako si Ovela, and in the past few months, people have been telling me about this whole trash controversy between Canada and the Philippines. And since I'm Canadian and Algerian, and someone actually sent me a video about it yesterday, I thought, why not react to it? So the title says, Philippines possibly declaring war on Canada over garbage. What in the world happened? Okay, so this is not brand new news. This was last year in April. Seriously, the Philippines actually declared war on Canada over trash? Bruh, we gotta check this out. But before we start, please consider following me on Instagram at musicgamenews. And of course, I'd like to thank my dear patrons, you know, for their amazing support on Patreon, where they get to watch exclusive reaction videos. Yes, baby. All right, without further ado, let's get to it.
Well, over in Canada, the Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau.
Duterte warns Trudeau to take trash back. Okay, so I see that this is Fox News, and I do not trust Fox News at all. So let's take this with a grain of salt.
May talk a tough game, but is he ready for a war? Yes, it could come to that. For years, Trudeau has bolstered his green credentials by taking household garbage from Canada and just shipping it to the Philippines.
If that's true, then why? Why is Trudeau taking trash, Canadian trash, and shipping it to the Philippines? That's not cool. And why is the Filipino government accepting that, you know?
And then refusing to take it back when it turned out to be not recyclable. The Philippines is...
Oh, so there is something about that. Maybe he took it to the Philippines to be recycled, and then Filipinos told, you know, the Canadian government that that trash is not recyclable, so they have to take it back. And, you know, maybe they took their time, and Duterte was like, bruh, you gotta come and take it before I kick your ass.
He's getting pretty annoyed by this. President Rodrigo Duterte just told Trudeau that he has 1 week to stop sending garbage to the Philippines, or it's war, literally.
Damn.
I'll give a warning to Canada maybe next week that they better pull that thing out.
That's what she said! Oh my god! That they better pull that thing out.
Or I will set sail. Canada will declare war against them.
It's been edited, man. It's been edited. I'm pretty sure that, I don't know, did he actually mean it that way? It's clearly been edited.
Okay, this could turn out to be a war, the Great Garbage War of 2019.
I really don't trust Fox News.
How will it end up? Stephen Ledrew is a former president of the Liberal Party of Canada, and he joins us tonight. Mr. Ledrew, thanks very much for coming on. So let me just
good to be with you.
Make the obvious point. Justin Trudeau, woke, sensitive Justin Trudeau, is sending garbage to the Philippines. How racist is that?
I don't think it's racist at all. I mean, it's out of sight.
Racist? Oh my god. Why would he start with that? How racist is that? Has nothing to do with racism.
We send garbage to Michigan all the time. We have for years.
There you go. So they don't send garbage just to the Philippines. They send it to different countries. Why is he doing that? Canada cannot recycle its own garbage?
In years.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that's racist said to Michigan. Obviously, somebody in the Philippines said when they were receiving it, we will take this garbage. You're going to pay us to take it. And they're doing so. Later on, they changed their mind.
Okay. So maybe there is a deal, you know, with the Philippines. We pay you and you take that garbage. I mean, that's a deal. If it's a deal, then it's a deal.
To clarify,
a deal is a deal.
In the United States,
Yes.
when we don't like something, we just call it racist. It doesn't have to be actually racist, but that's just so you know how we talk now.
No, you just misspoke. Can you hear that argument? Come on, man.
So it's just, that's
Well,
racist means I
Tucker-
don't like it.
Okay, but Tucker, we aren't worried at all about war because we live next to you. I'm certain that President Trump is going
Oh my God, look at all that garbage.
to help us out if they declare war
Are
on
you
us. And we have an
serious?
early warning system. It's going to take a long time to get those ships from the Philippines to the West Coast. They may be
Nah, man, that is not good. That is not healthy. Canada needs to learn to recycle its own garbage. What the hell is this?
He's so
bypass the West Coast
cocky. I
to go to
wouldn't
LA.
be so cocky. Hold on. No, the Philippines,
I'm
first of
not
all, has a
cocky.
population. They're actually, the population of military-age men in the Philippines is equal to the entire population of Canada. Canada is 22% French. You know what percent French the Philippines is? 0.
zero.
Huge 0, right? That's a massive advantage. No French people. That
Did you guys know, huh? That Canada was 22% French, and I live in that French portion of Canada.
That's an advantage in war. The obesity rate in Canada is sky high. There's no obesity in the Philippines. Like, they could actually beat you. At that point,
No, they
how
can't.
would you
First of
feel?
all, we have so many Filipinos in Canada. First of all,
That is true. That is true in the West Coast mostly, but even in Montreal, there's a big Filipino community.
he is not going to shoot on his own people. So that's
This
the
is
first thing.
President
Secondly,
Duterte. He executes drug dealers in the streets of Manila himself.
Oh, no way. Is that true? Did Duterte actually himself execute drug dealers? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But he does look like one tough president.
So, like,
but they
yeah, he
aren't drug
would.
dealers in Canada. They're nice people. They come to Canada and they fit into our society and they work hard and they build futures. So it's nothing to do with drug dealers. I think this is a problem that Trudeau is going to say, it wasn't me. It was the earlier government. It was those bad guys who were in power before me. Because as you know, Tucker, he is under a lot of strain these days.
Okay, so is that a picture from the Philippines? Like their dump site is closed? No more bringing trash to the Philippines?
He hasn't been successful.
No,
And he
what do you
doesn't
think?
want another failure.
I got to ask you. I mean, so from our
Okay.
point of view, and our president takes a lot of heat internationally, and some of it he brings on himself. Whatever. But Justin Trudeau really is a buffoon. That's our perspective anyway. He seems totally.
Oh my God, this guy is ridiculous. This Tucker Carlson is ridiculous. What in the world is he talking about? Justin Trudeau is, I believe, regarded as one of the best presidents in the world right now. You know, he's young, he's handsome, and I believe he's managing the country fairly well. That is nonsense.
Callow and
I'd like to know your opinion on that in the comment section below.
just sort of fraudulent. Is that the perception in Canada?
No.
Well, it is becoming the perception, unfortunately. He himself said that his role is largely ceremonial. In fact, he is the most powerful.
Well, obviously, Trudeau is not a president. He's a prime minister, but still, he is the head of the country, right?
person.
Canada shipped 103 containers of waste to the Philippines in 2013 and to 2014. Was he prime minister at that time?
In the country, but he says it's ceremonial. And in fact, on one of our national news magazines last week, they had a picture of Trudeau, imposter, across it. So that's something that wouldn't have happened in normal times. It all started when he played Mr. Dress Up and went to India, and the whole world was laughing at him.
Yeah.
You remember that.
I remember
You
very well.
wouldn't have-
That's why I was shocked that he would send his garbage to the Philippines, a struggling third world country.
I mean, yes, he made a few mistakes, but I don't think that he's regarded as a buffoon. That is nonsense. And yes, during the elections, you know, he got some heat, but I mean, of course, every president or prime minister would get heat during the elections, you know, because it's a battle.
Needs more Canadian garbage? I mean, it just seems
Well, they probably got-
so insensitive. And that seemed like, I don't know, that seemed like a form of colonialism. Garbage
my
colonialism.
I don't think it's a question of insensitivity. You know, Tucker, our prime minister is very, very sensitive.
Then
He'll
why is
cry
he
on your
sending his
shoulder in
hair
a
gel
second.
bottles to Manila? It just seems like white privilege to me. I'm just throwing that out there. Stephen, great to see you
They
tonight.
made
Thank
a lot
you.
of money, Tucker.
It's racism. Good to see you, man.
Oh my god, this Tucker guy is ridiculous. This is why people think Fox News is nonsense. His arguments are ridiculous. He's talking about racism, and I'm just shocked at the quality of the news here. It's nonsense. I'm pretty sure if I watch a news about this trash controversy between Canada and the Philippines, but brought by CTV News, you know, a Canadian news channel, it would be completely different. This guy just wants to make people talk, you know, he wants clicks, that's it. That is nonsense. Anyway, it was still interesting, and obviously there was no war declared, you know, so I'm pretty sure that this issue was resolved, unless it hasn't been, and I'm not aware of it. So if you have any more details or information about this, kindly let me know in the comment section below, respectfully, obviously, because if you're not respectful, you get banned. But yeah, it was interesting. So yeah, tell me in the comment section below your thoughts. Maraming salamat po. You know, I don't think that any country out there should throw their trash in somebody else's country. You know, that's basically saying that I'm here in my apartment, you know, I take my trash and I throw it in somebody else's apartment. That is ridiculous. You do not do that. You have to recycle it properly. So that's not cool. That's not cool. So no one should do that. But yeah, take care of yourselves, guys. Have a great day. Don't forget to smile, and I will see you in the next video as usual. Peace. Thank you for watching. Subscribe here, and please like the video to show your support and appreciation for my work, and turn on the notification bell to be poked for future content. Yeah.